Hi everyone, Carmen Kelly Pipe Girl here, and I just thought I'd do a video of my gardening projects. And just to let you know, I have a black thumb, so usually everything I touch dies. So if I can get anything to grow, it's a miracle. So these are my irises, and these are already here when I moved in. So they've been growing pretty nice every year. They only bloom once a year. And I planted some more bulbs in that spot there. They might not grow until next year. Then here I've got a yucca. And I've had this for 2 or 3 years. I don't know when that's going to bloom or start blooming. But the yuccas I've seen at the nursery, they have one big flower in the middle. And that's another yucca there. Here I have an agave nectar, or agave plant. That's where you get agave nectar from. And there's a little baby one starting to grow there. Just popped up on its own. Don't know what that green stuff is, but it makes a nice ground cover. And I'm hoping all that is ivy. It looks like ivy anyways, and I didn't plant it, it just started growing on its own. More so this year, so hopefully that's ivy and make a nice ground cover too. Here I've got a rosemary that I just bought and planted a few days ago. So hopefully that'll grow nicely and get big. I love the smell of rosemary. And here's a little bear grass that I planted a few weeks ago. Here's a big one. I planted this one about 2 or 3 years ago, same time as the yuccas. It was as small as the other one I just showed you, and now it's getting pretty big. So I planted this one, and it's doing so good that I decided to buy 2 more. And there's the other one there. This, I have no idea what it is. I threw some hollyhock seeds here last year, so I'm hoping these will be hollyhocks, but if it's a weed, it's not a bad looking weed, so I'm going to let it grow and see what it turns out to be. There's my rain barrel experiment. And I have a screen here to protect it from mosquitoes and all that. So I get a lot of water collected, surprisingly, for living in the desert. So I'm going to end up moving that to the backyard and put a spigot on it, use it to water my garden. I have a vegetable garden in the back, I'll show you in a minute. This is a little pine tree that just started growing on its own. So I do have to dig it up and move it because I don't want it to get bigger and have the roots destroy my garage. So one of these days, this week, hopefully I can dig it up and transplant it and hopefully it'll survive. I've got a bigger pine tree in the back, so I'm thinking the roots went under the garage and that's what started that one growing. So I think that's it for the front yard. Now we'll go into the back and show you my vegetables that are starting to grow. Forgot to show you my roses here. There's a orange peach colored rose. Don't know what kind of roses or flowers they are. I think they're roses. But it's not really a bush, it just kind of spreads out like vines. Red rose there. And I think this is an oleander tree. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but they're about ready to pop and bloom. And I've got a few more rose bushes that seem to have died, so if there's any way of reviving those, let me know. Some more roses here. Compost bin there. Alright, I'm back. Here's a pepper plant that my neighbor gave me because she's moving, and right when she gave it to me, it pretty much started dying. It was soaking wet when I got it, and it just would never dry out. So I don't know if it got overwatered before she gave it to me, and then it just started dying. I don't know. So if there's any way of reviving it, let me know. I don't know if it's just a lost cause. I did plant cilantro seed in there, so I hope that's it. Hopefully that'll grow. Here are my raised vegetable beds, and I have it covered with chicken wire so that my cat won't use it as a litter box. There's the other one there. So these here are sugar snap peas, and they're growing pretty nicely. I've got to put a trellis in there so that they can climb up the trellis. And not much else is growing yet. I planted like 5 or 6 different things, and the peas are growing. Thought I had some carrots growing, but they disappeared, so I don't know if they died. I water it every day. A lot of these are probably just little weeds that are springing up, so I gotta watch them, and once I confirm that they're weeds, pull them out. And here's more sugar snap peas. They're not growing as fast as the other ones. And again, I thought I had carrots. This one here might be a carrot. Not sure. Actually, I think these are the carrots. Yeah, those are the carrots. This here must be the sugar beet that I planted. And then the rest of these are all probably just little weeds that I need to pull out. There's my dog there. And then I just planted grass here. It's my dog Hero. Just planted grass about a week ago. So I'm watering this like twice a day, and we'll see if it grows or not. But I figure with grass it'll keep a lot of the dust from flying onto the patio. And then I'll go inside and show you my hydroponics little fish tank. Okay, and last but not least is my little hydroponics fish tank. Got one fish in there. It takes the dirty fish water and filters it back through the plants there. So those there are cabbages. With the cabbage, it said I had to start it inside. And so far 3 out of 5 are surviving. And that there's just some ivy that I picked somewhere with the roots and all, and I'm trying to get it to grow so I can plant that somewhere. So that's it. That's my little garden there. My little hobby. And try to get something to grow. It's fun trying, but when it dies, it's kind of disappointing. So I am open to any comments, suggestions, anything that you might have to say. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great one, and God bless.